That's pretty over there too. I swear people hate me because I just spend so much time going, oh my god, look, I found a pretty spot. It's so pretty. And they're just like, okay, ice. What is up, everybody? I'm Crazeyy, and I am back on a brand new SMP server full of some other great content creators, and I'm ready to rock. Let's go. I'm excited. I haven't started a video in years. I'm rusty at this. Bear with me. I promise you I'll get better. So, as I mentioned, this is a brand new, well, obviously I've done some stuff, but not much. This is brand new to me, SMP. It's called the 3B SMP, and it's very small. Right now there's only a few of us, but um, I'm excited. I think this is going to be great. I haven't been on a content creator server since, you know, Exile, and I really miss it, and I miss that, and I miss the community. We have, let's see, we have mediocrity over here. Let me just turn my waypoints on. Flow MCs over here, mediocrities over here. Mouse and Mad Hatter Gene are over there. The spawn gazebos over here. We have an industrial district. There's a village I found, a really pretty spot. Y'all know how I am with my waypoints. I get lost without them, and I can't find anything, and I cannot be relied upon to write them down. It just doesn't work that way. Okay, so I just saw this cave over here right before I started recording, and I really want to go see what's inside of it, but that also doesn't feel like a good idea right now. So, I joined the server just a couple of days ago, really, and I wanted to not do my normal hide in a hobbit hole and just carve out rooms thing that I do all the time, because I'm actually trying to stretch my building legs and learn how to build. It's not something I ever really focused on. I just carved out spaces underground and called it a day because that was easy. Put up something and say, oh, well, here's a wall. Boom, it looks okay, decent. No, and I aim to change that. And I have an idea. I want to talk about a little bit of my plans for the season before we get started. There's this basin, kind of that naturally formed here, and I really, really like it. Like, I just fell in love with it. And what I want to do, and those of you who know me are just gonna groan so loud right now. I can already hear you groaning. But what I want to do is turn this valley into kind of a fairy mushroom village. It'll be partially functional, partially pretty. So, like, I want to encapsulate some various farms and villager farms and stuff like that down in here. But I also want to just do some pretty builds. Just some pretty things. And you'll get a real sense of the style that I'm going for once we build up the starter house, which hopefully, well, not hopefully, that's going to get done in this episode. That is why I didn't record all of my initial getting started, going mining, the initial several deaths and all of that. I didn't record it, but I did live stream it, and that's something that you're going to find that I'm going to do throughout the course of this series. Is there's a lot of stuff that I am going to record for you, and it is going to be reserved for the YouTube audience as far as those who like to watch the videos, but I am also streaming to YouTube now instead of streaming to Twitch like I was. So, right now I don't have a regular schedule for streaming. I just kind of pop up when I feel like I can. But I do aim to set a regular schedule. in the future as I get to streaming a little bit more consistently. I found a puppy. We haven't named it yet. Help me think of a name. We'll name him next episode. Whatever him, her, it, they, them, dog. We will name the dog next episode. Alright, so yeah. Fantasy Mushroom Village. This was here. Natural cobblestone generators. There were a bunch of pillagers running around down here, but I'm hoping they finally died. But as far as intro ramblings go, I think I'll call that there, and we'll just get straight into a buildy time lapse. Alright guys, that, not a very long time lapse, but it's lucky that that time lapse even happened at all. I had some issues with replay mod and my computer just not wanting to work together, and I almost completely lost all of the time lapse footage. So big shout to Mad Hatter Gene for helping me recover that footage and edit that, so you at least had something to look at. Now, I do know and I fully acknowledge that you guys are probably going to point out the couple of blocks that are currently missing from the build. One of those being here, and now obviously on the other side. For whatever reason, creepers seem to love it up here, despite it being lit up, or at least I thought it was lit up, but maybe we'll have to go through on a stream and do some a little bit more intensive lighting up. But I'm going to hide lights out here with shroom lights and carpet and stuff, because you know that's the thing to do now. Now exterior is not complete. The shell is done. It's a functional build, but the exterior is not done. Missing some trapdoors on the edges here, just for, you know, a little bit of interest, as the original designer of the build would say. Jax the Legend. Go check out that channel. That is where I found the design for this. I changed blocks. I changed a little bit about the windows to match the blocks, but the design overall, the shape and the mushroom stem here, is all them. All Jax the Legend. So look at my little pen that I haven't done anything with these poor animals. But they, in my defense, were already sitting here on this ledge, so it's also really not my fault. I gave them more space to roam and be free. There was a witch down there at one point, and if I stood right here, she'd try to throw her bottles at me, but it would miss. And it was really, really funny. Back to the exterior. I also know I forgot to do this window. I will fix that. In that. Don't worry about it. But the structure's in place, and that's what matters. I need to spend some time getting azalea leaves and flowering azalea leaves so that we can really green up this whole thing. The most annoying thing I'm going to do, though, is going to take lichens and spread them all over the bottom of the mushroom cap, because it just really makes it look cool. It makes it look like more like spores to me, the mix of the tuff and the lichens, but also gives it that nice little soft glow. So this whole base, by the time I'm done lighting it up, will be full of things that glow softly, and it'll be nice and bright up here, even at night, and it'll just glow on the hill. And then that's also in the plans. That's what I plan to do with everything that goes down here in the valley. Everything that goes in the village will be really, really well lit. I'm going to try to be as creative with lighting as I can, all around. I don't want to have just torches every single where I look lighting things up. I want to use lanterns. I want to use shroom lights. I want to use, I saw an adorable trick for little mushroom lamps that just have the mushroom block and an end rod right on top, and I think that was just absolutely amazing, and those are going to be everywhere. I'm just saying. Back to topic. Greenery everywhere. Lichens everywhere. Maybe I'll try my hand at some not standard Minecraft trees. I don't know. Anything could really happen. But, again, don't forget, Jack's a legend. Originally did this design. Let's talk about some things that happened during the time lapse. Right as I stopped recording, walked in here and realized I had not lit it up. Some of you already know where this is going. Well, a couple of the mobs that fell down here and tried to murder my face were creepers. And before I could run away, they both blew up and took out the entire bottom of the mushroom stem. All right around here, except for here. That survived. How? I'm not really sure, but it did. But all of this was gone. It just disappeared, and I had to redo the entire bottom of the stem, and I was so mad. I was angry. I wanted to yell and I wanted to scream, and my poor husband comes. He's like, just breathe, because he saw it happen and he knew I was very upset. But it's fixed now. It's okay. It's in the past. I also know someone is going to wind up fussing at me for the window up here, so I'm going to fix it. The ladders are temporary words. I'm not sure how I want to go about getting up here. Thinking vines or glowberries or water vader or staircase, something like that. Would like some opinions as to what everybody thinks would look the best. Let me fix this before you all murder my face, because it's bothering me even. So, there you go, much better. I cannot see out this window though. Well, at least nothing useful. I imagine if I turned up my chunky bits and gave it a minute to load in, I might be able to see Mediocrity's place. Yes! There it is. Mediocrity's lovely, lovely tower. It's right over there, which is great. So up here, we are going to do our starter storage. So I'm really not aiming for much in terms of automation up here with the storage, because this is a starter house. I don't plan to be living out of this house for very long. Knock on wood. But I do want a place to at least keep my chest monster out of sight and have some basic storage. So we'll work with the shapes that are in here and see what we can manage. But we are going to bring the floor in so that we have more space up here for that chest monster to develop as it will. But speaking of, we're going to go on a little adventure because I don't think I've even shown you the shopping district. Shopping district is, of course, and of course it's getting dark. So I'm going to sleep, and then I will meet you at the shopping district. Sun is shining. Let's go. I love his tower. I think it looks amazing. Mushrooms. Here we go. Shopping district. Let everything load in. Whee! Oh, no! Oh my god, that was almost really bad. Future site of 3B Museum. That'll be exciting. Keep track of the goings on and happenings on the server. So, over here, they have some villagers set up that we can all use. I have not yet, just because, you know, that's a whole thing. But they do have mending and silk touch and all the things that you could need, which is great, and I'm definitely going to try and get some from them. But I do want to get started on my own villager setup here really, really soon. I want to do something similar to what was built for me on Viking Craft, where everything's just kind of really nicely automated. They have their little chambers, but you go, oh, okay, I want to cure this one, and you press the button, and they go down, and the zombies splatificates their face, and you know how villagers work, and it's nice, and it's a closed loop, and I never have to worry about losing them because they can't really die. Sometimes they don't get back to where they want to go, where they're supposed to be, but meh. We're going to do some villager stuff, and it's going to be great. This is... whose store is this? I have no idea. 1 stack, 3 diamonds. Oh. Helpful. Bottles, helpful. Gunpowder, also helpful. They must have a witch farm. Slime. I like it. I like it. Glowstone dust, very nice. I don't know whose shop this is, but we'll find out. Let's go. I think that's just a villager house, just a villager house. Let's see. Big B's business. Big B's business. All the bee things. As you know, or could have guessed, that's where I got the honeycomb blocks from, which look amazing in that build. I'm just saying. I absolutely... Listen. I love the noises in this game. Over here we have some pork and some ice. What's around the backside? Pork and cobble. Why are we selling cobblestone? 3 stacks for a diamond? Nah. And let's see. Rock and roll. Get your rocks and you're ready to roll. Is that so? I had no idea. Blocks, 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 and glow squid ink. Let's see. Those are not all my diamonds, just in case anybody was wondering. We need, I think it's 1 stack per diamond. So I'm going to take 1 full stack and leave in 2 diamonds. And we're going to take some glow squid ink for 1 diamond. Perfect. Oh, I love this store over here because I love looking at this banner. Welcome to the crystal mine. That was smart. Tinted glass, 64 for 5 diamonds. It feels like a lot. Is that a lot? Welcome to the Crystal Mine. This is our catalog where you can order a bulk amount of a particular item that we offer. On the next page, we have a template of how to use our ordering system. Customer John Doe, item crystal shards, amount 256. All payment must be given before delivery. Okay. Maybe. We shall see. Deal of the week crate, nothing in there. Amethyst shards, 16 for 1 diamond. Amethyst blocks, 32 for 2 diamonds. Interesting. I love this. Cutie. Cute. If I could stop doing that, that would be absolutely fantastic. I think that's pretty well the bulk of the shopping district. Oh, we got the egg. On this location, where the 3B server was born, we remember the heroic deeds of Flowsor and mediocrities. Yes, and Flowsor is now Flow MC, doing a little bit of name changing. I love this fountain, though. It's very pretty. I love how it just barely sticks up on the path. That gives it some really nice depth, I think. Dragon egg, path over there. Prismarine Plaza. Now, I am very most likely going to abuse this shop because I love Prismarine and I love sea lanterns. They look amazing with the warped wood, and I'm obsessed with it. I didn't like the warped wood at first. Site of future endgame shop selling all things end related. Yes, also shulker boxes. Oh, Flo. Please stay stocked on shulker boxes. I will buy them all. All of them. Thank you. That is my announcement for today. So that's the shopping district. I don't know what we're going to sell this season. However, I have been informed, and I can see that there's nobody offering wood. There's no tree shop anywhere. Nowhere to get wood and the wood relateds and the decorative leafy blocks and stuff. So maybe we'll look into setting up some sort of a tree farm and doing that. While we are in show off the server mode, let's take this path and see where it leads us. The guy's done a great job with decorating. That is one of my favorite builds. Just a little hot air balloon. And I think that's Mad Hatter Gene over there. He's up to something. Always up to something. Let's see. Doing something to the path, obviously. Boom, boom. What is... Ha, look at this. Oh, it's beautiful. Wee. Should I use glowberries for my ladder in my build? I'm really thinking about it, but I don't know how many blocks down glowberries will go. Oh, it's so pretty. I think this is... Is this Mouse's area? I remember I came over here. I hear a zombie. Get away from my face, zombie. Welcome to Black Crystal Village. Enjoy your stay. I think this is Mouse. He's really good at banners. I gotta get him to make me a banner. Love that. Oh, he just nails the whole vibe. Vibe is nailed. I love it. fishing hut. That's... Oh, look at the little baby axolotl. Such a cutie. I have actually 3 of them. I found 2 pink ones and a yellow one, and was able, in fact, to capture it. So I'm very excited about that. I'm going to do something with it. Farmhouse with farms. It's got a whole functional thing over here, which is great. And I'm not going to tour this whole thing because there is just a lot to look at, but I do recommend you go watch their videos. And I will have a link to all the guys from 3B in the down there for you to take a look at. Now, oh no, it's dark. Let's... Okay. Executive decision. We're flying. This is also Flow. Love the wheat fields. There's a starter base. And go check out Flow's video. They did a build competition for the starter houses when they first started. And it was very interesting to watch. And there were prizes and things, so follow that. I'm lost. No. Mediocrities. Doo-doo! Ah, look at my pretty mushroom. My pretty, pretty mushroom. That we definitely need to get started decorating on the outside. Okay, and that we are going to do on a live stream, actually. Because I'm going to be doing a lot of that. I'm going to be doing a lot of live streaming, a lot of update style videos on here. And it won't be a bad thing. Don't worry. It'll be great. It'll be fine. It'll be lovely. Okay. Alright, now that we're back here, we got some tuff. I just want to do a little bit of fiddling in there with the floor. See how far we can bring it in and still leave kind of a nice gap. Okay, just a couple more blocks here. I want to square it out first and see if I can bring it down in a nice way, because maybe it'll answer my question for me, to be honest, on what sort of method to use. Okay. And that was it. I gotta get more. So I guess we're not working on that today. We'll work on that again a little bit later. Alright, so... Ooh, ooh, ooh. Good job, me. Okay, now I got one piece of tuff. So I think that is actually going to... Just because y'all can see I'm struggling here. I actually tried to record this part of the video 3 times and kept getting, just life kept getting in the way. So I'm gonna call it here before I record it another 5 times. I hope you enjoyed the little time lapse there, and I'm gonna try and do a lot more of those in the future, but I do need to figure out what I did wrong before. I mean, it may well just have been that the file was too large. I don't know. I have no idea, but we'll work on it. We'll get an attic up here. We'll do some decorating inside of here, finish that. And on the stream, we'll do some stuff with the outside, and we'll probably do some stuff with the inside. And next episode, we'll come in and we'll do kind of a recap update on what was done on the live stream, and maybe we'll even include some clips from the live stream as well, just so that everything's a little bit balanced. But that is going to be everything for today. Thank you guys for joining me on my first episode on the 3B SMP server, and I hope to make a lot more of these, and my channel will have a lot more content coming up soon. It's going to be the return of the UHCs and a couple of other games coming soon to a Crazeyy channel near you. But that is all I have time for today, guys. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching to the end of the video. If you did, please leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do that. It really, really does help me out and makes me do a little happy dance every time. Alright, guys. Have fun. This is Crazeyy, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.